Everybody wants to make crazy gains in the next crypto bull run. And what if I were to tell you that one niche, one category in particular, has a very high likelihood to absolutely blow all the expectations and go absolutely insane? Would you believe me? I think you would, because it makes a whole lot of sense, because the category I'm talking about is AI. And I'm not here to tell you guys, go and invest in AI companies completely outside of crypto, because we want to make the best of both worlds. As AI and the narrative keeps getting stronger, and as the crypto bull market is igniting, we want to combine that basically and catch the wave. And how we're going to do that is by right now properly positioning ourselves into the most, I'd say, as of this point, either undervalued or highly established, I can call it, AI cryptos. But this is a two-part video. In this video, we're going to be going over coins that are already on the market, that you can buy right now today, that I still believe can return a 30x on average for most of these coins. But very soon, I'll be showing you guys coins that have not launched on the market yet, but we're still looking for one. I've got a couple of coins in my eyes, in my vision, that I think will go absolutely insane. But right now, let's quickly cover my top AI cryptos. And if you enjoy these crypto videos, make sure you press that like button, as I'm also preparing a $1,000 portfolio video for you guys, because right now is the time to shine. If you're not preparing right now, then I don't know what to tell you. Now, first off, I should say, I've got a very long list of different AI cryptos to choose from, as there are a ton of them out there. And I'll tell you right now that a lot of it depends on your definition of an AI crypto, in a sense that everyone works in a different way. Some might just have a bot. Some have got a completely AI-driven infrastructure. It can be vastly different. And one of them that I consider to be an AI crypto is not even in this AI and big data list over on CoinMarketCap, but I still want to give it as an honorable mention later in the video. Anyway, I don't think any AI crypto list can be made without talking about Render. I had a dinner recently, a couple days ago, and we were discussing just how massive the GPU market is. And what these guys do, as it says, it's a distributed GPU rendering network built on top of Ethereum, aiming to connect artists and studios in need of GPU compute power. And I'm telling you right now, the APYs on everything related to proper GPUs is insane. And obviously for AI computation, GPUs are extremely important. I think you all know the cost of ChatGPT in the back end of things in computational power. It's just absolutely massive. So an economy that facilitates this or works around that is just, I think, going to absolutely pop off, as the need for this will only keep getting bigger. I'll tell you again that all the coins I'm talking about here, we've talked about way before on the channel, because even in the last run, I'd say towards the end of it all, it did make sense to pivot into everything AI and computational. But that's why I also put in here a year-to-date performance, which basically showcases how these projects have performed throughout the start of the year up to now. And that's where a slight problem occurs between people's mindset and, I'd say, the best investment strategy. Very often I get people saying, Dusty, why would you buy an Injective, which is a proper finance crypto? We talked about it in depth, I think 2 days ago when I went over my top crypto list. But why would you go for that if the price has already pumped so much this year? And the answer is pretty simple. I have two different ways of investing. One is value investing. You look at coins which are basically undervalued for where they should be. And the other is momentum investing. Right here, we're doing a little mix of both, where the momentum investing would basically be, you're looking at coins that are performing well, that could perform even better. The value being, they might not be performing well or have not been doing too well, but they should be doing good. Here, I'd say they both come together because these AI cryptos have done well. I mean, Injective is up 1,200, 1,300% like in a year, but it's still relatively small at its $1.4 billion market cap, and I still think it could easily have a 20x multiplier, to which I'd state, don't just look at the past performance, think about the future performance, because trust me when I say, that the numbers we are thinking about in terms of market cap right now are extremely small in the grand scheme of things. $1 billion, $1.4 billion. I think that in the top 100, of which right now the lowest is 500 million, it could very well be so that at the end of the next run, the lowest is going to be at 2.5 billion. And that some of these coins that you are thinking don't really have a future anymore because they're already so high are going to be in your 20s or 30s of billions of dollars. You got to realize Bitcoin is 800 billion now, but on major news outlets, they all know it eventually is probably going to be as big as gold, if not bigger, because even that would make sense, which would be what, another 10x from here or so. And obviously in an altcoin season, Bitcoin loses some of its dominance and brings it into altcoins. So again, relatively, they're going to be doing better, but just look out for it and think about it. One of the coins I've actually slept on for a good while is 𝗓𝗏. And I think this might be the most mentioned AI crypto in my comment section ever. I think it's between this crypto and the one I'm about to show you next. 𝗓𝗏 is an AI lab building, open, permissionless, decentralized machine learning network, a lot of buzzwords, with a crypto economy. They democratize access to AI tech with a permissionless network upon which anyone can connect and access secure data sets using autonomous AI to execute tasks that leverage its global network of data with the core idea to optimize DeFi, I'd say. And that's where that honorable mention that I said at the start of the video comes in. I'd say Chainlink is another crypto a lot of people don't associate with AI, but I'd say it is. Less potential in terms of gains. However, that is also relative. It's already at almost $9 billion worth of market cap, but there's still massive gains possible. Because now, yes, there's not many cryptos, there's only 3 that are more than $90 billion worth of market cap. But Chainlink is the backbone of DeFi. It's the backbone of most in the crypto space. And again, I see this more as a value crypto where the price is not doing that well, but it should most likely do pretty well as people start to understand the value. And I do believe Chainlink over time can at least hit triple digits. But again, I'm not your financial advisor. These things make sense to me. And if they don't to you, do not worry. Just let me know down below why not. I read every single comment. And so if you got some suggestions, if you got something you disagree with, as long as you're open to not be too crazy rude about it, I always like the open conversation. At the end of the day here, I'm not trying to suck anybody crypto, so to speak. I don't care about the feelings there. It's about the objective truth. If a crypto is garbage, I'll tell you it's garbage. If I think it's pretty solid, I'll tell you it's solid. Understand though that AI is only a small section of my portfolio, and even I, in the AI sector, nobody, not even I, will know exactly which coins are going to pop off. I just have looked into so many different coins, and these have got that good combination of value and momentum, which I really like for this part of the bull run. Here's one that I've known for a very long while, like the guys behind it as well, and it's called SingularityNET. And I'd say that if I had to look at my comments, this or the previous one might be the one that's mentioned the most. People are just always crazy about this crypto, crazy about this community. I must say that I'm a little bit more connected with the Singularity DAO team instead of specifically SingularityNET. And as you read right here, this is the DeFi arm of SingularityNET. And they've also got themselves some interesting parts. Singularity DAO have created the first decentralized, non-custodial, dynamically adjusted baskets of tokens called datasets, controlled by a team of traders aided by and eventually handing over majority control to highly advanced artificial intelligences, yada, yada, yada. They've just done well over time, and I do like the team. I will add once more. I'm as real as it gets. I'm telling you these from the bottom of my heart. If I think they're garbage, I will tell you it's garbage, and there's 0% promotion here. I do care 0%. If you buy or sell a crypto, it doesn't matter to me. All I'm trying to do is help somebody that would like my insights, because some people do. Yeah, you might find it crazy, but some people do. About which AI cryptos to at least look into. And all I'm saying is, hey, take a look at this direction. These are some of the ones I have found to be most interesting. And what I do every single day for a lot of my day, which you might find sad, is read what different crypto projects do or aim to do. And so if I tell you these are some of the best pitches, it does not mean they are going to be the best. It just means that out of a lot of these, they've got a good basket of different characteristics. Some will probably have a better product. Some will probably have a better team, but it's a mixture of these things. Because what you see very often especially deeper in the bull run, is they'll just come and throw out buzzwords, but if they can't put their money where their mouth is, it is still pretty worthless. On the opposite side, They might have the best idea, but if they can't market it, if they can't find the right investors, if they can't raise money, then me buying it is basically like buying the golden idea from a random guy on the street with nobody to execute the idea. It's like, okay, it's cool, but kind of worthless, except for in our minds. Here's a funny one. A lot of you guys are extremely bullish about PileAI. I hold zero of it. I was told about this opportunity, I think at 2 million market cap. I believe right now it's 130 million, and I missed out. But I'm gonna say it's not that unique, but they have been doing well, and it's definitely not a stupid idea to have some, even though, again, the reason I'm not holding is out of spite. It's the honest truth. Because if your friend tells you about it, or especially if the people from the project, for example, are telling you to look into them and you're like, and then later on they end up doing so well, you sometimes just, out of spite, are like, I will never hold this crypto, and I'm making it a principle now. I don't have that too often. But hey guys, I'm still a human too, you know? One of the ones my big venture capital buddies did talk about way back was this one right here, RSS3. And for the most part, the deepest part about it was just the investment backing. And again, from a value perspective, I'd say we're pretty undervalued. Okay, as a base, what does it do? Is the open information layer, structuring open information for the next Twitter, Google, and OpenAI. And the specific AI part, even though more of it uses AI, but it's about the idea, provides a mixture of experts, MOE, architecture, that uses a gating network to choose the best expert models for specific tasks, paving the way for intelligent open web interactions with real-time analytics and intent executions. RSS3 is the native utility token, used to pay query fees, operate nodes, participate in staking, engage in network calibration. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'll even ever pay for a query. It's not really about that. In this case here, this one I mostly bought because of the backing, and it was a pretty good deal, as I believe my main price was 8 cents. So that one is already doing pretty well right now. And if you guys want an update video on coins that have not hit the market yet or are very small, you gotta give me some time, because I've got a couple of coins, but depending on how many likes this gets, I'm gonna put more hours in. So I wanna see from you guys just the support is the amount of effort I'll put in. If you guys all go crazy on the like button, I will put 2 analysts on it, and I'll put my own full effort on it as well, to go spend another couple of days tirelessly behind a computer screen to analyze different AI cryptos for you. And we'll probably do a little bit more in-depth of an analysis instead of giving you a quick overlook. But that's because I want these videos to be quick. I noticed a lot of you guys said, Dusty, make your videos shorter. If you guys want a more in-depth analysis about which exact parts I look into, what I mean when I say the backing, what differentiates the different AI projects, or which part of the AI I like. Little side note, you guys might know, I have another TikTok that fully focuses on AI. And just to give you guys an idea, here's one of the coins I'm getting into. I will not take much of your time. And again, I'm not being paid to talk about this. I am not trying to convince you to buy. I'm just saying these are the types of coins I'm looking into. It's just coins that have not hit the market that have a very interesting AI piece. This one, for example, is own a piece of AI agency with 𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀, and they basically have got AI influencers and have built a coin and ecosystem around that. And since they haven't launched, it's so small that it's a lot easier to get your $1,000 or your $10 even to get a 20 or 30 multiplier. Obviously, if a crypto project is already $2 billion worth, it's a lot harder, but there comes the caveat. The higher up in the rankings you go, if there are solid projects with solid value, the safer they are to keep or gradually increase in value. The lower the rankings you go, the more often you get a crazy multiplier, but it could also be that tomorrow you wake up and half your money is gone. Remember that, and if you guys want to see another video, let me know down below what exactly you'd like to see, and make sure you press that like button, and I'll get it to you.